access to these foods. Is there a learning curve in neighborhoods where they haven't historically had access to these foods? Do you expect to need to do any education on the benefits of these foods, or do you just feel there's pent-up demand that's ready to be unleashed?
Well, historically, let me get some water. Historically, in New Orleans, we've had trucks go by. They used to cruise the neighborhoods, and they sold fresh fruits and vegetables. When I was in college, the very first year, I used to drive around in a truck with shrimp in the back end at 99 cents a pound, and just drive down the street, and people would flood out of their doors. So I don't think so. Maybe in terms of the health benefits, maybe in terms of, organic is not a scary term. It doesn't have to be too expensive or overly priced. I think there's not a lot of education to do here. I think once they have access to fresh food and it's at an affordable price, they're going to come.
So I'm curious to know about your competitors, given that the model you've come up with is more affordable, lower cost to you, and better for you. What's to stop your competitors from latching on and leapfrogging you?
I'll give you an exact quote from one of the biggest competitors. And his quote was, "Gosh, we need to do a really better job at getting local farmers bringing food into our markets without accessing our food distribution system." And the reason he's saying that is because there's a lot of barriers for farmers in getting local food into that international and national distribution system. They've bought into it, they've invested in it, and they have a network that makes it extremely difficult for them to take local food. And I'll use a store right here in Tchoupitoulas, and I have a citrus farmer that's in Braithwaite, and they advertise all the time. They buy local. They buy from that citrus farmer, and that citrus farmer tells me they may buy a couple of cases a month. And at the end of the day, I've got a better product at a better price that I have to throw away because they have to buy from their distribution system.
As far as you say it's a local grocery store, I mean, is this a food-only store, or can I get like 2 things there, or everything under the sun type thing?
Right. I've got 2 other folks. Actually, let me show you a picture real quick. We have 2 other folks that work with us on this. They're helping with us. They're friends. One is with UNFI. She's a professional merchandiser, and she is a territory representative. We will bring in products like organic toothpaste from UNFI. They actually supply all the Whole Foods stores as well. And each of the members on our team, I sponsored, it was one of the very first AmeriCorps groups here in New Orleans. And everyone on our team, including Greg, were members of that team. And they've gone on. We have one that's Raquel. She's a Whole Foods manager, or was, for 13 years. She opened stores in Colorado and Oregon. And then our other member with UNFI has gone on to be a territory manager. And of course, Greg, with his family farm and environmental leanings, is here in New Orleans with another company. But everyone in our group has really come out of this initial meeting back, what was it, 1994?